Thanks for stopping by. Today's scrapper project got a pressure washer we're going to tear apart and see if there's any valuable metal inside. Let's take a look at it. This is an electric power washer. It's going to have an electric motor in it and a pump. Let's take it apart and see what's inside. First thing I'm going to do is get rid of the spray nozzle on this cord. This brand is Greenworks. I don't know if that's good or not, but we're going to take it apart and take a look at what's inside. We got some Phillips screws on top of this cover. We're going to take that off. Got some Allen screws along the base we're going to take off. You always have a difficult one like this. The Torx screws on a lot of the stuff that's coming out. I see it on washers and dryers now. It doesn't strip out as bad as Phillips, so that's probably why they use it. Here's what was wrong with it. This piece here was broke. So you had to buy this for a piece and replace it to fix it. I wasn't going to do all that. I already have a couple power washers that work anyway. Let's check and see if these are aluminum windings. They look like it to me. Yep, aluminum windings. Now we're going to work on taking this pump apart. These have Allen wrench on them. It's been a while since I tore one of these apart. There's not a lot of valuable metal. The most valuable thing is probably the electric cord and a few of the brass fittings. Since the motor has aluminum windings, that puts you out there. There ain't no value in that. Maybe 25 or 30 cents worth of aluminum. I do have a little bit of aluminum on the pump and the housing. Be a couple pounds maybe. dump this oil out. Now we get an Allen wrench down inside here. Man, it looks like it's spinning. Go. Get that out of there. I got a bearing that's in here. I'm going to have to knock that out of there. I think the cast aluminum is about 8 or 10 cents a pound more than regular aluminum. Construction looks pretty solid on that. I'm not too happy with the aluminum windings, but everything looks pretty solid. I mean, it's not real cheap. You'd see a lot more plastic if it was real cheap. Get this brass fitting out of there. I have a Coleman electric one I haven't used. Get a nozzle for it. Never been used. Some of these parts might be aluminum. Just don't feel heavy enough to be brass. I'm not for sure what these cost. Imagine it's $100 or so for a pressure washer like this. It's not a real good one, but it's not a cheapy one either. Probably over $100, I imagine. I'll have to look it up online. And we got a bunch of stuff in here to take out, plastic. Right, that's about it. There's a piece in here, but it looks like brass, but I don't think it is. It is. All little parts to this kind of stuff. So I don't take these apart very often. Time consuming, and it's not really be much value at the end. I got a screw I gotta take out here. Oh, they do. Oh, we got that cleaned up. Alright, we got a little brass. I'll try to get this busted off here, and on the end of the hoses we have another one. Got a huge Allen wrench in there. Messed that up, beating around on it. I'm gonna try the Sawzall method this time. So that end was aluminum. So yeah, I'm not messing with that. Pretty sure this is brass. And it's the fake brass again. Here's everything we recovered from the power washer. Actually got quite a bit of brass in there, I'm surprised. The windings in the motor were aluminum. The armature has copper windings, but that had to be burned off. There's a little bit of aluminum. Most valuable thing is probably the extension cord. It's probably $2 or $3 for that. Estimated value about $5 or $6. There's quite a bit of brass in there, a little bit more than I expected. Got a few things I still have to clean up. Probably clean up the aluminum on this. This plug-in's got some brass in it. I'll take that apart. All in all, I think it was probably a pretty decent product. There's a little bit too much brass in it to be a really cheap one. I would say it probably cost 100, 125 bucks anyway. I'm not for sure. I'll have to check that out online. I noticed that they did have a few that look-alike brass, just brass coated as aluminum. If it would have been too cheap, that brass would have probably just been plastic. So with that, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching and follow along. We'll see you in the next video.